Hello, everyone, and welcome to the PCSS Connection Podcast. I hope you're kicking off your Labor Day weekend by doing something you enjoy. I like playing a little golf, so I'm out enjoying this beautiful weather. You know, in less than a couple of weeks, we'll be celebrating the 24th anniversary of the events of 9/11. And if you remember, those events really rocked our nation with all the tragedy that happened. Well, there's a Cookeville High student who is trying to make a difference with random acts of kindness. That's right, starting September 1st through September 11th, Cookeville High is going to be celebrating 11 days of kindness with random acts of kindness. And we got more about it right here. Check it out. And joining us now is Cookeville High student Jacob Cookson and, of course, the assistant principal at Cookeville High School, Cody Ashburn. And guys, thanks so much. You know, it's always nice to sprinkle a little kindness around, and to be able to do it for 11 days from September 1st through September 11th is awesome as well. But Jacob, let me talk to you for a second, because I know you have been involved with this before. Just kind of tell us like the background and how you got involved with Pay It Forward 9/11.
Well, I first got started because it's mentioned in a musical I watched, Come From Away. The story is of Gander. In 2011, when the airspace was closed, they sent 38 planes over to land in Gander. 7,000 people dropped here in this small town that was size of Gainsborough. Yeah. So 7,000 people were stuck there for 5 days, where the people of Gander housed, fed, and clothed them for 5 days and refused to take any payment. One of these people, named Kevin Turf, started this project to pay it forward. Yeah. And I got involved my 7th grade year back in 2020. And this year I'm able to start the project back up again. Yeah.
So back in 2020, what were some of the things that you were able to do to get people involved?
So at Prescott, we got 700 acts of kindness done through the school and also at Fall Fun Fest, and we raised $500 for a few charities.
Okay. So Cody, when I guess Jacob came and talked to you about this, what was your response?
Yeah, so, you know, as you said, anytime we can get acts of kindness going, right, and people in that mindset, you know, we want to take advantage of that. And, you know, we're blessed with some great students at CHS, but this is just an opportunity for us to kind of spotlight some of the great things that are happening already in our building. And so, you know, we were excited to be able to partner with Jacob and with Pay It Forward.
So, Jacob, what is it that you want to achieve with the Pay It Forward 9/11?
I really want to bring the community together. I feel like last time we did this, it really brought a lot of people together in these acts of kindness, and I saw so many amazing stories. The goal for this year is 2,400 acts of kindness. Okay. And we're hoping to raise a lot of money for our 4 charities.
Now, when you say raise a lot of money, what are some of the ways that you're going to be able to raise money?
One of the main ways is this year at Cookeville High School, there's a change competition. So we have tubs where people can put their change in after like using the vending machine. And it's separated by grade. So the contest is whoever raises the most gets to have popsicles, I believe.
Yeah, so the winning grade level will get an extra 10-minute break during the day, and then each student in that grade level will get a popsicle to enjoy during their break.
So the grades are going to battle against each other, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grades. All right.
And then the money from all 4 tubs gets pooled together and then divided equally to the 4 charities to not cause an imbalance.
Now, as far as acts of kindness go, are you looking for anything specific? I mean, obviously, being able to donate some change is probably considered an act of kindness. What are some other ways that you want to see some of these acts of kindness worked out?
I mean, it can be anything, tiny even. We're hoping people just pledge stuff like anything from like holding the door to complimenting someone or paying for someone's meal. Anything that just gets kindness out there.
Yeah. So, Cody, what's some of the ways that you guys are promoting this? How is everybody going to know what you're doing?
Yeah, so of course we're obviously utilizing our morning announcements. Cav Connect is also going to be running some stuff. It'll be on social media through the school, through Cav Connect. We also have a local Pay It Forward Instagram account, Change the World CKVL, yes. Right? 25, I think, on Instagram. Yeah. So you can check that out as well and follow along. And then we're going to have some posters and things up around the building. There will also be QR codes around the building. Of course, we know during the day our phones are locked up, but before school and after school, those students will be able to use their phones, scan that QR code, and share the acts of kindness that they have participated in that day.
Awesome. Jacob, what year are you in school?
I'm a junior.
Okay. And what are you studying? What do you want to do when you graduate?
I'm not 100% certain, but I'm really interested in biology, but I also love doing theater and acting, so mix of everything.
Yeah. What would it be like to be able to reach the 2,400 acts of kindness? What would that mean to you?
It's something it's like over 3 times bigger than we did before, so it would be an insane accomplishment. Just from the 700 2020, that got me number one
volunteer in
number
America.
one volunteer in America in 2020. So getting 2,400, if we reached that goal, that would be insane.
Yeah. Where do you want to take this? I mean, this will be the first time at Cookeville High, or you want to continue this as long as you can do it? I mean, does it have a shelf life, or what do you think?
I would hope to definitely do it next year as well, my senior year.
Yeah.
Once I'm out of high school, it might be a little harder because there's not a school to organize it with.
Right.
But I'd hope to continue it personally in doing acts of kindness.
Yeah. Cody, when you see students who want to do these kind of things, I mean, as an administrator at a high school, it's going to make you feel pretty good.
Yes, absolutely. You know, again, as I said, we have a lot of great things happening at Cookeville High School, and we don't get to spotlight that a lot of times. But, you know, to just see the heart and the giving heart, the compassionate heart, students like Jacob have, definitely makes our jobs a little easier as administrators.
Yeah. And this all goes back to back during 9/11 when they closed the airspace, that there was several international flights. They went to this place in Newfoundland. Where was it?
Gander, Newfoundland, yeah.
Gander, Newfoundland. And they brought in 8,000 people in a town of 7,000, and these people just embraced them and showed kindness.
Yes.
What an awesome thing. And a lot of people have never even heard of that.
Right.
I had never even heard of that. I didn't even know that was something that existed. You know, and I was around when 9/11 happened. You know, I'm that old. Remember it very well 24 years ago. But and so then to build on something like this, listen, we need kindness in the world right now. We do. So I commend you on wanting to do this, and on Cookeville High coming alongside and absolutely partnering. Let's don't just limit it to Cookeville High, and let's share it throughout Cookeville.
Absolutely.
I really think that people need to get on board with this and show their acts of kindness. How do they tell you their acts of kindness? Through the QR codes?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's the QR code will take anybody who scans it to a Google form, and they can fill that Google form out. And then Jacob, of course, will also have a booth set up at Fall Fun Fest with Pay It Forward as well.
Yeah, and there's also a concert coming up. Tell us about this concert.
Yes. So on September 4th, as kind of one of the acts of kindness that I'm personally doing, I'm holding a concert to honor first responders in Cookeville. It will have the chamber choir and hopefully a saxophone player, and also JRDC. And at the end, it will have dessert reception. I believe the concert's 7 to 8.
Yeah, great. And where's that going to be at?
It's going to be at the Edge at Life Church.
Okay, awesome. So we got a concert, we got Fall Fun Fest, we got things going on inside Cookeville High School. We're oozing with kindness today. We're oozing with it. Cody, any final thoughts?
No, we're really looking forward to this. This has been something that Miss Spain and I have spoke with Jacob multiple times, I feel like, over the last year. And a lot of planning and a lot of meetings. So finally, to be to the point where we're going to see all that come to fruition, it's going to be pretty awesome to see what that looks like next week.
Yeah, Jacob, what about you? Any final thoughts on what you'd like to see or on this plan?
I think if we can get even like a portion of what happened last time, I think it'll just be a great opportunity for Cookeville.
All right. Well, congratulations on what you're doing and what you're trying to do, and we hope that it is a huge success. Go out, sprinkle kindness, let them know. Let's do this in memory of 9/11. All right. Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you.
And joining us now is the supervisor of Future Ready, Mr. Sam Brooks, who is the middle college guru. Now, we're not talking about middle school. We're talking about middle college. You're actually getting college credits while you're in high school.
Definitely not talking about middle school. That's my wife's area there.
Yeah.
I'll leave that to her.
So last year was first time that we did the middle college. And how many students did you have last year?
We had a total of 9 that started last year. We started with 11 through the process of identification, 9 made it through that and decided that that's what they wanted to do. And so we started out with 9. We wanted to keep that number low,
Yeah.
because we needed to learn what we were doing
Right.
along the way too before we, got a lot of students in there.
Yeah. And now, what's it up to in its second year?
Second year, we were able to kind of identify and walk through the process with them. We were there at campus a lot. The Vol State Cookeville campus is the folks there have really been over backwards. They created a lounge for them where they actually completely cleared out a room, took everything out of flooring included, and started from scratch. And it's kind of looks like a coffee shop.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice area that they can use in between classes because sometimes younger students, especially in their junior year, they don't have the ability to come and go as much as a regular college student would. So that gives them a place that they can call home that's very comfortable. We've got EdTech devices in there, so if they need to do homework or get online to work on something, they can do that. Everything really right at their fingertips in a very comfortable environment.
Yeah. And how many students do you have this year?
We picked up 17 this year.
Wow.
So I think that was a really good number. Our max for junior class and a senior class would be 25 for each class. So we almost reached that this year. And really the growth and the conversation about middle college has come from word of mouth.
Yeah.
It's not something that we publicized a whole lot yet.
Right.
Because we wanted to really identify the students first, learn with them before we had 25 and 25.
Yeah. So tell us the benefit of middle college. I mean, you've got students that are, they're going through their regular high school curriculum, they're doing dual enrollment, they're doing these different things. So what is it that middle college offers them?
I think the key for us, and this is a project I've been working on for about 7 years. It goes all the way back to Jerry Boyd. We really started talking about this, and we weren't ready 7 years ago to talk about this. But through the process of allowing more dual enrollment in our schools, which students across Putnam County are taking great advantage of, we realized after a little while that we were getting closer to the opportunity to provide middle college, which really extends the opportunity within dual enrollment to give a student the ability to work toward an associate degree.
Okay.
So if they go through middle college their junior and senior year, the goal for them, for every student that wants to be in this middle college, is to graduate with an associate degree. And that will actually happen about 3 weeks before their high school graduation.
Really?
So they have an associate degree before they actually walk for their diploma in high school.
So this year you'll have your first graduates of middle college.
It looks like we'll have 5
Yeah.
this year that will graduate the middle college with their associate degree. Now, we've had students through the dual enrollment program that really did it on their own.
Yeah.
And maybe they didn't play sports, or maybe this was the one thing that really motivated them in the academic side. So we've had a few graduate with their associate degree before, so it can be done through dual enrollment. But this just really sets it up with support from our district to be able to help them, and support from Ball State at the same time to help them to create the schedules that will allow them to graduate with an associate degree.
Graduating from high school with a high school diploma and an associate's degree from Vol State, and then they can go wherever they want to if they want to continue their college education.
Yeah, and I think the majority, we do have an ISS track over at Vol State that will allow them to work on the technical side too. But what we're finding out, even the students that decide to do that will probably go to the 4-year path because they've already started it. They gain confidence in the ability to work through the classes.
Right.
And the next step for them is to either go out and get a job, which they probably will do anyway,
Right.
and be able to work through college,
Yeah.
And then go on and get their 4-year degree. And what a nice opportunity, cutting the expense down for college by 2 years.
Yeah.
And then having the ability and the credentials to be able to work through college in hopes that they won't have any debt when they graduate college. And we probably both know, I know what it was like to graduate with a little debt.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, just about 100% of the kids coming out today, unless they get a full scholarship, athletic or other,
Right.
Are coming out with a large amount of debt. So this gives our parents in Putnam County the opportunity to cut 2 years of that out and really shorten that expense.
How big can this get? I mean, how much more can it grow?
We set it up for 25 because what we wanted to do, along with Fall State and some of the grants that they had available, we wanted to make this opportunity free for students. I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to continue to do that,
Yeah.
but we will do it as long as we can. We feel comfortable with 25 in the junior class and 25 in the senior class.
Right.
That the funding mechanism that exists right now, and Mr. King really supports this heavily, it exists to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So 25 and 25 is a comfortable number. When we get to that number, then Mr. King will have had time to be able to analyze what Putnam County and what the students and the parents are getting out of it.
Yeah.
And if he wants to extend it to more students, then he can do that. The great thing about the middle college, if you think about it, there's no teacher tied up in high school.
Right.
There's no cafeteria. There's no buses.
Yeah.
So the expenses are at a minimal as far as the county is concerned, but the students are getting a lot of reward out of it.
So the students that take that are involved in the middle college, are they taking other classes, other high school classes at their high schools, or is this just it?
No, that's where kind of it took a little time to get here, but
Okay.
We've had the ability for middle school students to gain some high school credit for a while now. We've actually pulled back on that a little bit.
Okay.
Because we had some students that were jumping into the higher level classes, and we realized when they got into high school, maybe they weren't as ready as we thought they were.
Sure.
Or should be. And so we pulled that back a little bit, and where we still had need to be able to develop that opportunity for them, we've left those middle school class or high school classes in middle school available. So that really sets them up, and once they decide to get on this track, and if they find out about it early enough as time goes on, they can start working on that going into their freshman year of high school. But no, when they get into middle college, they're actually at the middle college all day long,
Oh, wow.
and they're taking full-time college classes
Okay.
all day long, just like a regular college student.
And they're doing those online?
No.
They actually have teachers there?
Yes.
Okay.
We wanted to make sure, although the Future Ready program we started with the online.
Right.
We're really big into that with our program, not only our hybrid program at the schools, but also our Vital School that is full-time Vital online kids. With this, we wanted to work with Vol State and make this opportunity at least 90% face-to-face.
Gotcha.
Because we wanted them to get the real college experience while they were at home with the safety net of their parents being there,
Okay.
which has provided them some great opportunity to learn. So hopefully when they go off to college, wherever it might be,
Yeah.
then they got that experience under their belt. And when they walk into a college campus and sit in class the first day, they're ready to go and they understand what the expectation is.
Very good. Exciting stuff, and to see it
Yes.
grow from last year to this year is very encouraging.
It is, and it's word of mouth, and we'll probably put a little bit more advertising, if you will. We'll start to lean on you a little bit more, but we really want to reach that that 25 and 25 just to see how that would work.
Sure.
And I think that's the number that we can handle at the college in the room that we have. And then from there, if Mr. King wants to grow it any more than that, then he will have the opportunity to do that. But I think that would be a really good number that we can sustain year after year.
Now, the 5 that'll be graduating this year, will they have their own graduation ceremony? I mean, how will that work?
That's exciting because they'll actually go down to Gallatin at Vol State and be a part of the regular graduation.
Oh, really?
And they'll walk, I think that is on a Friday afternoon this year. So, we'll jump in some vans and ride them down.
They're going to
there.
graduate from college and then come back and graduate from high school.
Yeah, and when they graduate from high school, I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but they'll have their Vol State sash on also to signify that they have graduated.
How about that?
Yeah, pretty cool opportunity for them. And as I said, we've had a few of them do it before on their own.
Yeah.
Really wasn't ready for that because we didn't know how to signify them any more than just
Yeah.
putting it in the booklet there that we pass out on the graduation night.
Well, I know we could talk all day, but you brought some students, so we certainly want to talk to them. But Sam, thank you for informing us on what's happening with the middle college, and it just seems like it just continues to grow and be an asset, and certainly that graduation and then how it performs next year will be something we'll continue to monitor and watch and promote.
No doubt. We appreciate you having us on today.
And joining us
All right,
now
thanks.
are 3 middle college students right here in Putnam County. From my left, moving this way, we have Irene Francisco-Moreno, Litzy Francisco-Moreno, and Chloe Tennant. Ladies, thank you for being with us here on the podcast.
Thank you.
All right, middle college students. That's something that we don't say every day in Putnam County. Usually you go to Cookeville High, you go to Monterey, you go to Upperman, but you guys are middle college students. How does that sound? Chloe, how does that sound when I say that?
It sounds very weird to me because I never really heard of it. A year ago is when I started thinking about going and everything. But yeah, it's definitely different than regular high school.
Yeah. Litzy, what about you?
To me, I think it's a great opportunity. I'm still able to do sports, but I can also advance in academic opportunities, like with associate's degree and stuff. So to me, it's like really cool.
Yeah. And then Irene?
For me, it's like a dream come true since I wanted to get my associate's degree in 8th grade. But now that they made this program, it made it a lot easier instead of doing dual enrollment by itself.
So in 8th grade, you started thinking about getting your associate's degree.
Yeah.
Wow. What made you think about that in 8th grade?
I was just like listening to, some financial advisors, and like I really liked listening to like Dave Ramsey.
Uh-huh.
And, I was recommended to like look at getting an associate's degree and in high school, but I didn't think that was possible since you could only do dual. And then this popped up, and it was like, I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Now, where did you start your high school career?
In Monterey High School.
Yeah. And Litzy, same for you?
Yes.
Yeah. And Chloe?
I started my high school in the Baylor School in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay. And so in talking with Sam Brooks, he says you all now go to Vol State and you pretty much have class there at Vol State. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me, Litzy, tell me what a regular day looks like for you.
For a regular day, on Mondays and Tuesdays, it can be very different because on Mondays, I only have one class and it's online. So I have the option to stay at home and do my work or to go to Vol State. And in Vol State, Middle College, they provided us with a private lounge and a private computer lab where you can do your homework or courses. So I usually go to Vol State and do my courses in the private computer lounge, and they provide internet if you have your own laptop, so you don't have to worry about that, or you can use your own. But on Tuesdays, I only have 3 classes. The morning one starts at 8, and then I have an hour-half break where I can eat lunch or just catch up on homework, and then from 11:10 to 12:35, I get to another class, but sometimes they let us leave a couple of minutes early, and 10 minutes after that, we get another class, and then at 2:10, we are released. So it's pretty good. Yeah, I like leaving early and being able to do my homework on the time I want.
Yeah. Chloe, what about you? Is that a similar looking day?
So on Mondays, for me, I have 2 morning classes, so I get out at 11. But on Tuesdays, we kind of have the same schedule. I have a break from 9:20 to 11:10. And so that's pretty nice because you can leave campus, like not like what you would do at a regular high school. So it's a lot more like freedom, I feel like, and getting you prepared for like college.
Yeah.
Well, we're in college, but like, but yeah, I really like it.
Yeah. So Irene, what are you going to do when you get your associate's degree? So you're going to be graduating with an associate's degree and then graduating high school. What are you going to do with that?
I plan on transferring to Tennessee Tech and getting my bachelor's in accounting.
Okay. Wow. And so this is setting you up to be able to do that?
Yes.
Yeah. Litzy, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm doing general studies, but the reason a lot of us are doing general studies is because we are planning to do like something in healthcare, which to me, I think it's also beneficial because if you're not sure, they can even adjust your schedule in general studies so you can have a little bit of math or psychology and medical terminology and business classes, so you can have a little bit of everything because you are in general studies, so it helps you give you an idea of what you want to do and what you like doing.
Oh, awesome. Chloe, what are you going to do?
I'm also at general studies, but I plan to transfer into Tennessee Tech and go into the nursing field and hopefully go somewhere in dermatology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how different is the middle college than regular high school? I mean, obviously regular high school, there's a lot of kids. I mean, there's a lot of activities. There's a lot of stuff going on. This seems to be a little bit more chill and a little bit more personalized. Are you still enjoying the high school, middle college experience?
Yes, I am, but it was like kind of the same at Baylor. I did have a little bit of freedom there, so I feel like that prepared me to go into middle college, but I am enjoying it, yeah.
Litzy, what about you?
Yeah, so I'm from Monterey, so that's a little bit smaller high school. But so it was a huge transaction, you know, people saying like Cookeville High School was very crowded. But to me, it was about the same. But I also liked how you can have a lot of friends, you meet new friends. They treat you like an adult. They give you equality, and they really respect you. And I really like how middle college has so much support compared to other like Ball State students, because we have a private lounge. We have, of course, people from Putnam County School that help us whenever we need it the most.
Y'all are special, aren't you?
Yeah, we are a little bit special. But yeah, I think it's really cool. It's like we have so much support. They are pushing us to be successful.
Yeah. What about you, Irene?
Um,
How different is it than high school?
it's very different, like coursework wise, but sometimes it does feel stressful, but most of the times it feels rewarding to be able to, you know, learn something very new. And it is fast paced, but at least we're not getting like busy work.
Yeah.
So I enjoy the professors there, and how, like, since it's like a community college, you have a closer connection to your professors
Yeah. That's
and the students around you.
Yeah. So if somebody come up and said, hey, you know, I'm thinking about trying this middle college thing, you guys are going through it, what would be your advice?
I would say absolutely do it. This is gonna set me up for so much success, and like in the long run, I'm gonna look back and be like, I'm so glad I did this. So I'm good.
Yeah. Litzy, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with Chloe. I think that anybody can do it with the support we have, and it's really about helping each other. So yeah, we got a lot of support there.
Okay. Irene?
Yeah, I agree. Like, give it a try, and like the worst that can happen is going back to high school, but it's a really good opportunity, and I think like give it a shot, even though it seems too hard.
Anybody graduating this year, or is it going to be next year?
I'll be graduating this May.
You're going to be graduating this May. Well, congratulations. That's exciting.
And we're graduating in 2 years.
All right.
Next year, right?
27.
Yeah.
2027?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
My brain's fried. I've been in 3
It's
classes.
been a long day.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, thanks for being with us, and thanks for telling us, kind of explaining what this middle college is all about, because it's so new. A lot of people don't know what it is, or how to get involved, or what it really does. But I think you guys have really shown us that it works, and it's enjoyable, and it's a great avenue for students. So thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Great. Well, I hope you get out and enjoy the holiday weekend. Hope you enjoy your Labor Day, and just have a great weekend and enjoy this beautiful weather. That's going to do it for this week for the PCSS Connection Podcast. I'm Buddy Pearson saying God bless and have a great